Hi guys and welcome to today's 3ds Max tutorial session. In today's session, we are going to see about a furniture modeling. There are a lot and different kinds of furniture available. As I said, look at this project. We are going to keep the same image until the last to finish our modeling properly. If you look at this center table, it is made of a geometry. You can call it as, yes, the box. And look at this table. What is it made of? Yes, it is. It is made of the geometry box. Look at the sofa which is being kept over here. Imagine what this is made of. Yes, that is a chamfer box from the extended primitives. The same thing is being repeated again and again, and you can make any kind of models which you want. Let's get back into 3ds Max and let's see how to model this table once and for all. Let's go back. Let's start with the model box. I have already created one box which will make as the leg or the supporting leg of the table. I have already created the box according to the perfect dimension. So let's just recap and see how these are all looks like. So what I'm going to do is just show you what all the geometry is needed to make this box. Let me unhide everything. See, I have done everything on the first hand itself. It is just 4 boxes kept together and then another 4 boxes which is being drawn from the bottom and moved up. Let me show you a small scenario of how it starts so that you'll have a clear idea how to make it by yourself. So let's make the leg of the table. Let me create a box without any dimension. Then I can specify the dimensions whichever I want. The length I want it to be 3 inches, width to be 3 inches, and the height I want it to be 2 feet and 9 inches. Once these are done, my one leg is done exactly. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to clone it. Let me give the option clone and let me give the option instance, because all my 4 legs are going to be the same. So I click on instance, click OK. My clone is there exactly where I want it to be, but I want it to be moved to a specific direction in a specific amount of distance. So what I'm going to do, right click on the move button and the direction which I want it to move. I want it to move in Y direction. This distance I want it to be 4 feet. So what I'll do is Y direction, my arrow mark head is towards this. So this is plus or minus. Yes, it's plus. So I'm going to give plus 4 feet. Enter. Do you think it moved? No, it has not moved, but let's give it a try again. Move Y 4 feet. Enter. Yes, our clone has been moved along it as well. Let's try it again. Right click, clone, instance, OK. Let's move it again back to minus 4 feet. There you go. You have the clone, you have the source. So I'll select these 2 together. Again I'll right click and I'm going to clone them. Again I'm going to give the same instance. OK. Then I'm going to give X. In X direction I want it to move for 5 feet. There you go. It's done. As simple as that. The remaining one, what I'm going to do is from the top view, let me drag it a little bit. I'll draw another box. Remember my friends, you have to know how many number of clicks and drags needed in order to make this geometry. So please study the basics of modeling if you have any difficulties doing this. Length, I'm going to make everything, okay, length and width, let it be the same. The height alone, I'm going to make it as 3 inches. Let me go back a bit. height alone I'll make it as 3 inches. That's good. Now let me go to the front view. It's at the bottom. I'm going to move it up a bit like this. Now we know the distance from here to here already. How much is it? Exactly 4 feet. So what I'm going to do, right click over here on the move option, and I'm going to move it in the Y direction. But before that I have to make a clone of it. Instance, okay, Y direction, let me give it as 4 feet. Got it? The same procedure you follow for the vertical supports, and then at the last you make the top glass. You make the glass with the perfect dimension, and I suggest you make it exactly like glass, and you can chamfer and it look the perfect glass you can ever get while applying the realistic materials. If you want to have an effect of how it looks like, just right click and go to the object properties. In object properties you'll see the general tab. In general tab just click on the option see through and click OK. Now it looks like a glass. It is just for a look and feel. This is not exactly the material. I repeat guys, this is not exactly the material. This is just a see-through option which is enabled for the realistic views. So this is how you make this table. And as per the image which we have seen before, if you want to make the center table, we have already done it in the basics of modeling called editable poly topic. If you want to make the sofa, let's make it one right now. Let's go to the extended primitives. I'll close this transformation box. Let me create a chamfer box. I'm not going to make it as per the dimension, but I suggest you people make it as per the dimension. Let's make it a little, okay, this is not good. This is good enough. I'll just increase the height a bit. Okay, that's well and good enough. Let's make a copy of this. I'll make 2 copies. Okay. From the top view if I see, okay, but this seating area is not good enough for me. So what I'm going to do, right click, convert to editable poly, select the vertices and pull it out. That's well and good. So I can delete these 2 and I can instance this one again. Instance 2 copies, okay. Again I can create another copy of this. Remember guys, if you forget how I'm making a copy, you should hold your shift key and move the box in a particular direction. So it will give you the copy or instance which you want. When you leave both the buttons, the shift key and the left mouse button, you will get this option again. So I'll make this as a copy. Okay. Let me reduce the size of this. Let me extend this side over here. So from the front view, let's build it up. Imagine guys, right now we can make it easily, anything with ease manner, if you get to know the basics of modeling and the editable polygon technique. So that is it for the furniture section guys. I'll see you in the next section with the more interesting topics. So this file will be available for your download. You can download, you can practice, you can use it for your reference and even for your own project files. See you guys in the next session.